going to do a little video showing you the Helix 12 out here on Eufaula and what we're looking for. We're coming over some river channel ledges out here. What I want to show you is it took me a while to identify the bass versus sand bass and stripers and whatnot in the bait fish. So I'm going to show you what you're kind of looking for. You can see here, you see there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 fish and a little bit of bait above, and there's like one came off the bottom right up there. But what we're going to do is we're going to idle over this point. I've got a waypoint there, you can see, that I've marked in the past. The edge of this river out here is 60, 70 foot. It's hard rock with some timber on top. And they're not pulling a whole lot of current this morning, so these fish are kind of sitting off to the edge. But what you can do is if you'll come up over these ledges, and what we're looking for is active fish. So you can see there's some trash, maybe some tires or old brim beds or something off to the side there. But we're going to come over the top of them. What we're going to look for is we're going to look for fish up here on top. You can see there's a few right there, but what we're really looking for is you want them to see them uniform laying across the bottom out here. Usually when they're in that manner, they're catchable, they're feeding. There are a few things you can do to catch some of these fish that are under these balls of bait, but for the most part, what we're looking for is we're looking for these fish spread out on the bottom. And don't do like me if you're just getting into trying to figure out offshore structure and you're looking for a mega school. These fish, this time of year, this is July on Eufaula, and these fish, you can see them laying up there on top. These fish have been beat on a little bit, so they're not wanting to get in these primo locations. You kind of got to look at some sneaky stuff off to the sides of these points and the faces. This is a more pronounced point right here, so these fish aren't necessarily set up just how you'd like to see them, say late May, post spawn when they first get out and they're pretty fresh. So I'm going to idle back over this one point right here and show you, see if I can show you what we're looking for. Again, don't go looking for mega schools. You want to see 4, 5, 6, 7 fish there, and if you see them, chances there's more fish than what you see there. These, like I say, these fish are spooky. They're used to hearing boats run over them, but they don't like hearing the outboard idle over the top of them. So if you'll take your time, mark you 6 or 7 fish laying on the bottom, put you a good waypoint, get the current right, back up, you can see there's a big fish, probably some stripers out here on the edge of that bluff. But if you'll get out there, get your waypoint, make a good line, make a couple casts, they ought to tell you pretty quick whether or not they're bass or not, and you can go from there. So you see there's some up here feeding on top, the shallows, see right here, you can see them actually on your side imaging right there. Those are probably hybrids or stripers, but still fun to catch nonetheless. I hope this helps. Like I say, look for them like this. There they are. You see them laying on the bottom, coming over the edge. Balls of baits out here. Thermocline looks like it's about 29 feet. All the bait is going to sit up right above it. Follow that line right in. You'll see normally that's where the bass are going to lay. They're going to lay right here, the same area as the bait. So find the bait, find the thermocline. The bait will be right above the thermocline. Find the structure and some cover off in that depth elevation, and should get you started. Hope this helps y'all. Good luck.